This is Pramnaya. Today we'll see event program in Salesforce LWC. So we'll be creating two components. Okay, in the first component, we'll be creating two buttons. So whenever user clicks on a button, then we'll be incrementing the value. So whenever user clicks on a decrement, then we'll be decrementing the value. Okay, let's get started. I'm creating a Lightning Web component. So child 9, I'm choosing the default directory. I'm creating two buttons. So Lightning button label equal to increment. Okay, variant equal to brand. On clicking of this, I'm executing. I want to execute the method handle increment. I'm closing the tag. I'm creating one more button. Lightning button label equal to decrement, variant equal to brand. Okay, on clicking of this, I want to execute handle decrement method. Okay, let me write JavaScript. Okay, handle increment. Okay, so here what I'll do is I'm registering the event, I'm firing the event. Okay, new custom event and then increment. Okay, so I'm writing one more method, handle decrement. Okay, this dot, I'm registering of the event, I'm firing the event. Custom event. Okay, so the name of the event would be decrement. Okay, let me push this code to the source arc. Okay, we are successfully able to deploy the code to the source arc. So let me create parent component, parent 9. I'm choosing the default directory. Okay, so okay, so what we'll do is, okay, let me include the child component in the parent child 9. Okay, so on. Okay, so this is the name of the this is the name of the event, handle increment and decrement. Okay, I'm adding on increment handle increment. I want to execute this method on decrement handle decrement. Okay, I'm closing component. So let me write this methods in the JavaScript. Okay, I'm copying this method as well. Okay, I'm importing API property. Okay, So now what I'll do is whenever user clicks on increment button, then I just want to increment the value by 1. Okay, I'm declaring one variable. Okay, count. The variable name is count. Now what I'll do is, if you want to refer to this variable, then we have to make the use of this. Whenever user clicks on it, then I want to increment the count 1. Okay, for handle decrement, what I'll be doing is, if count is greater than 1, then only I want to decrement the value. This dot count equal to this dot count minus 1. Okay, count is not defined 10th 12. Okay, so okay, let me, okay, if you want to refer to this variable, then we have to make the use of this. Okay, let me push this code to the source hub. Okay, let me include the count variable in the component as well. So let me put some break. Count. Okay, I'm just pushing the code to the source hub. Okay, we are successfully able to deploy the code to the source hub. Now let me create Lightning Web application. So the name of the application is event app for, I'm choosing the default directory, extends equal to force.sles. I'm including the, so what is our parent component name? Parent 9. Let me push this code to source R. Okay, let me refresh the URL. So what is our app name? Parent event app 4. Okay, I'm opening the app. I'm clicking on preview. Okay, so there is no value. Okay, let me check the JavaScript. Okay, we didn't set any default value to the count. Okay, let me, by default, the value will be 1. I'm pushing the code to the source R. Okay, let me give some break. I'm pushing the code to the source R. Okay, let me go back to the application. Okay, by default, it will be 1. I'm clicking on decrement. So why the decrement is not happening? Because we give a condition in the JavaScript. If it is greater than 1, then only we are decrementing the value. Right, I'm clicking on increment, the value is getting incremented. So I'm clicking on decrement, the value is getting decremented. Let me explain the code once. I have created two components. One is child component and other is parent component. In the child component, I have created two buttons. Okay, the first button name is increment and the second button name is decrement. Okay, on clicking of increment button, I have registered the event and I have fired the event. The help of dispatch event. This is the name of the event. This is for decrement. Same thing. In the parent component, in the parent component, in the parent component, I have included the child component. So the increment is the name of the event. We have to include. We have to prefix with on. Okay. So for decrement also on decrement. Okay. So on changing of this on clicking of button, this method will be executed. Okay. So whenever user clicks on increment, I'm just incrementing the count with 1. Okay, every time the count will get increased by 1. Okay, whenever user clicks on decrement, then it will be, then the value, the count value will then the count value will be decremented by 1. If the count is greater than 1, then only it will happen. Okay, right.